Today, we're going to look at the best bet in college basketball today. And I want to remind everybody the grueling truth is powered by betting.net. Betting.net is not just your best bet for finding the online casino sportsbook that's right for you. They cover all casino wagering, anything sports betting or casino. Check out betting.net. I'm your host for the betting.net pick of the day. I'm Mike Goodpaster, and today we're going to talk a little college basketball, and we're going to look at Virginia Tech at North Carolina. North Carolina is favored by 4.5 points. Now, Virginia Tech takes a 3-4 road record to North Carolina to take on the Tar Heels in ACC action tonight. And the Hokies are just 2-5 in conference play after their loss to Boston College on Saturday. North Carolina is licking their wounds at their blowout road loss, humiliating loss to Wake Forest on Saturday. But the Tar Heels are 9-0. Game time set for 8 o'clock tonight. Now, Virginia Tech looked like they might have turned a corner after 2 straight ACC wins got them to 10 wins on the season and their first 2 conference wins. A trip to Boston College halted the Hokies' momentum on Saturday despite a 21-point, 8-rebound, and 3-assist performance from Kiev Aluma. Virginia Tech fell to Boston College 68-63. For Aluma, the performance was another in a string of solid performances on the season. The 21 points represented the 5th time this season he has scored at least 20 points in a game despite shooting a solid 7 for 17 from long range and holding a first half lead as large as 19-8. The Hokies couldn't contain the Eagles' attack. Now, when we look at North Carolina or look at Virginia Tech a little bit more in depth, Virginia Tech is scoring nearly 70 points per game and holding its opponents to just 60 for the season. In addition, the Hokies have been an above-average three-point shooting team, hitting 152 on the season at 38%. They defend the three-point shot very well, holding opponents to under 30% from long range. Now, rebounding is what could be a big issue against a lengthy Tar Heels team, with Tech only averaging 32 rebounds per contest. Tech won't hurt themselves. They average just 11 turnovers per game. The Hokies will need to keep the Tar Heels off the glass and hit their open shots from three-point range in order to come out with a win at Chapel Hill. Now, both teams are searching for inconsistency, and it's been a really inconsistent year for North Carolina this year under first-year coach and former Tar Heel Hubert Davis. The Heels are 12-6 overall and 9-0 at home, but are just 1-4 versus ranked opponents this season. In addition, the Heels have been involved in more lopsided losses than they're accustomed to. The latest was that 98-76 beatdown we talked about at Wake Forest on Saturday night. Carolina shot an abysmal 33% from the field at Wake on Saturday. To make matters worse, the Tar Heels allowed Wake to shoot 54% from the field. The hot shooting basically negated a huge rebounding advantage for North Carolina at 50-38. The Tar Heels were at least less sloppy in previous games with just 11 turnovers on the night, and the Heels were led by Brady Manning's 22 points, although he fouled out with over 5 minutes left, which was a huge blow. So, when we look at this game, to me, this game comes down to 2 key areas. North Carolina's ability to get out on three-point shooters and the Heels' ability to protect the basketball. On the road, the Heels have struggled in both areas. Virginia Tech is most effective outside the arc and is a poor rebounding team, which should play into the Tar Heels' hands at home. I'm confident that the Tar Heels can control the tempo and pound the Hokies on the inside. If so, they will most likely have a double-digit advantage not only in rebounds, but also in free throws. At 9-0 at home, the Heels have done a good job of dictating pace and keeping teams from shooting them out of the building. I think that trend continues here. The massive size of North Carolina will wear down the Hokies, and the Tar Heels will get another conference win and keep their home record perfect. I would lay the points. Right now, the points on this game are 4.5 points. To me, this is a no-brainer. You take North Carolina to 4.5. I think they will win this game rebounding and shooting free throws. Virginia Tech's only chance here is to get hot from three-point range, which can happen because they do have the shooters to do that. But I'm going to take North Carolina. I'm going to give the 4.5 points. And I want to remind everybody right now, it's not just sports betting. Betting.net compares the best online casinos. So sit back, relax, and play the top online slots, poker, and table games. Guys, we will be back tomorrow with our top college basketball play of the day. Make sure you check us out there at 1 o'clock today in 25 minutes. Survive in Advance. Me and my co-host Steve Risley, member of the 1981 National Championship Hoosiers, will take a look back at this past weekend's 4 divisional playoff games. Make sure you come back here at 1 o'clock in 25 minutes for that live show. Tonight at 7 o'clock, myself and former Bengal linebacker Joe Kelly and Ty Robbins will sit down and break down the Bengals' win over the Tennessee Titans this past Saturday and look ahead to the AFC Championship game. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Remember, North Carolina, give the 4.5 points tonight. But for now, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You can follow me at Twitter at Grueling Truth. So until 1 o'clock with Survive in Advance, I will see you then.